Good morning, my feral friends. It's been quite the morning. Downloading all the messages and verses that God has been sending me through meditative praying. I've always prayed, but nothing like what has been transpiring over the last several months, and even probably a couple of years now. It's been a lot. I've been saying and I've been hearing, the time is near, the time is coming, the time is now, is what I am clearly hearing, like booming, the time is now. I don't believe I'm the only one by any stretch of the imagination that is hearing this message from our Father above. There is such a shift. There has been such an awakening of such great proportion, in my opinion, that I believe it is causing a huge disruption throughout everything on earth, but especially people. The shifting is real. I meet so many people these days. There are people that are just more in tune with certain things than others, maybe more intuitive, or perhaps just more observant, maybe more educated. But it's just that the individual has really reached a sacred point and a sacred position with God that they truly do hear Him speaking. So maybe it's nothing more than just alignment. There are mornings where it just hits you. Yeah, not confusion, just clarity. And I've had one of those mornings. I got a lot of sleep last night. The time is now. God needs us to move in big ways now. He guides our footsteps, and the path is already clear. All we have to do is be obedient and follow with humility and compassion for others. And so here's the message, and it's a lot. A realization that God has been speaking the whole time, and now you're finally still enough to hear Him. So I've heard it said that it's none of my business what other people think of me or say about me. Because the truth is, nothing in your life is hidden. God sees all of it. All of it. Hebrews 14:13 reminds us that nothing in all creation is concealed from Him. Every thought, every motive, every moment, we are fully known. And that can be terrifying, or it can be freeing. We live in a world where people say, I'm not happy. I just want peace. They don't know how to deal with the emotions that have disturbed and disrupted their nervous system, quite frankly, is what I think. That's what I found about me. Our nervous system actually propels so beautifully with the roots of a tree. I'll save that for another time. See, God, He's incredible. He's giving me another download. I'll do that one later. But peace isn't something that you just stumble into. It's something you align with, and it's probably, for me, the hardest thing ever. Isaiah 26:3 says, keeps in perfect peace with those whose minds are stayed on Him, maybe in Him, not distracted, not divided, not consumed by the world, stayed. And that's the problem. We want peace, but we don't want discipline. I've got lots of notes. We want happiness, but we don't really want the truth. We say we do. We want provision, but we don't want the purpose. I've been looking for my purpose. Without purpose, we lack direction. And without direction, even the strongest steps lead nowhere. Take the first step in faith, and all your steps there afterwards will be guided and protected by the Holy Spirit within you, following the lead of our Father in heaven. I promise you. Hebrews 11:1-2 tells us that faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen or yet seen, which means you don't wait to feel different. You move different first. God has a purpose for your life, but it requires alignment. 2 Corinthians 10:5 teaches us to take every thought captive. Every thought. Every thought. Because your life will follow your thoughts. And I have changed my thoughts. And if your thoughts are chaotic, your life will feel chaotic. If your thoughts are organized, organization saves time. People chase money thinking it will bring peace. Definitely doesn't bring peace. It can. But 1 Timothy 6 says, godliness with contentment is great gain. Not money, contentment. People think it's bad to be content. And contentment doesn't come from what you have. It comes from who you trust. I have felt contentment for quite some time. God sees where you are. He sees what's been done, what's going on. He sees what's been hidden. He sees what isn't yet. Psalms 139, 1:4 tells us he knows our thoughts before we even speak them. God, forgive me. Please help me. So the question isn't, does God know? The question is, are you willing to live like he does? Because purpose isn't about performance. It's about obedience. Galatians 6:10 reminds us to do good when we have the opportunity. And I am taking every opportunity these days to do good. I love helping people. Not when it's convenient, not when it's easy, when it's right. When he puts me somewhere and there is a need and I can fulfill it, I feel so useful. And here's where it all comes together. If you're saying, I'm not happy, then ask yourself, where is your mind? Where's your mind staying? Where's your mind going? What is your mind concentrating on? If you're saying, I want peace, then ask yourself, what are you feeding your mind, your spirit, your body, your life? I have such peace right now. Listen to these birds. Psalms 1 shows us that the one who delights in the Lord is like a tree planted by water, steady, rooted, unshaken. Peace isn't a feeling, it's a position. Sometimes literally. God has already established his purpose. Isaiah 14:24 says his purpose will stand. I can't get there. Not might stand, but will stand. Not could stand, but will. And Romans 8 reminds us that all things work together for good, for those who love him and are called according to his purpose. Romans 8. Not some things, all things. That's a promise, all things, even the hard things, even the confusing things, even the things you didn't understand at the time. So what does that come down to? Trust, faith, love, not the kind the world talks about, but the kind that aligns you. The kind that corrects you, the kind that anchors you, the kind that calls you higher, to a higher purpose, to his purpose, because real love leads you back to God. Always. Always leading you back to God. You don't find peace by chasing the world. You find peace by returning to the one who created you. And when you align your mind, your spirit, and your life with him, in him, you don't just feel different. You are anointed by God. You are called and ordained by God. I hear you. Okay, another downloading coming soon. God wants you to know he loves us so much. He's been building his church up down here on earth for what he's been preparing for us in his kingdom. We are the hands and the feet of his church. Honor and love your life today by what he is putting you in and having you walk through, who he is bringing you to, and who he's having you talk to and having talk to you. He will not leave us. He will not forsake us. He is working big things for our good. And while I don't have a clue really what he wants me to do from moment to moment, I have a general outline of my day. I always end up right where I'm supposed to be, talking to whom I'm supposed to be talking to, whether it's about a job, whether it's about an opportunity, whether it's about their personal life, whether it's about somewhere I can help them. It doesn't matter. Wherever I'm at, I know that is where I'm supposed to be. I have questioned, why am I here? Why am I there? Why am I not here? Etc., etc., etc. I keep making plans and they're not my plans. I keep saying I pivot. Even my hair today, he said, clip it up, go out there, do what I'm asking you to do. And I try not to be overly vain. That comes from another place, another time. I'm understanding so much more about that. But he talks to me constantly, and he's wanting me to talk to you, whoever you might be, about him. And I am the conduit, if you will, a spiritual energy that needs to be shifted if you are not happy, if you are not at peace, if you are looking for something, if you are searching for something, if you need some kind of alignment that you don't know how to get there, maybe I can help you. I have worked very hard on finding my breath, and my silence. Which has brought his peace to me like I can't explain. But those that know. And it's not easy, but it's such a gift. So I do have some appointments. It is before noon, so I actually I think I got up about 5 or so, and literally it's been hours and hours of taking notes, lots of sidetracks. Ultimately, the lesson, as I titled it when he started talking to me, was be a blessing. Be a blessing in everything you do, every minute of every day. And I don't know, I mean, that's definitely a message for me. I hope that's a message for everybody. I often come across my 2022 notes. Find your purpose, find your passion, find your path, and find your peace. I find it interesting that I wrote this all down in 2022. He was talking to me strongly in 2020. 18, he kind of just brought me to my knees, and he just, So since 18, there's been so many shifts and turns and pivots in life. Spiritual warfare is alive and well. It's coming after our children, our relationships, business, personal, otherwise, marriages, parents, grandparents, you name it. It is everywhere. But remember, we are called to be the light. No matter how dark it is, the moment the light shows up, it is no longer dark. It might be just a little dim little flicker. The darkness can't kill the light. So, today, our mission, everybody's mission, is to love, peace, kindness, compassion, understanding, forgiveness, fruits of the Spirit, joy. I love Galatians. All right, go out, be wonderful, love, be loved, celebrate life. You never know Things move suddenly, they move quickly. It's like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Great movie. It's one of the few that I could probably still recall. You guys are awesome. Thank you for those that have reached out to me. And you know what? Let's just continue to go and spread love.